Drippy Jam, Drippy Jam. I'm saying the pilot. So, so it's creating our mental bodies. You know, it's a it's a every it's a everyday practice. You know, it's a daily ritual. It's something you do since birth, since you come out the womb, and before that. So, and so, you know, you wanna make sure that you're doing things for you can create. You know, like for you can be something, because your spirit, your spirit already is no thing. You know, that's nothingness. That's how anything. It's it's here. You know, it's like you got like layers to your being. You know, it's your spirit, your individual soul, your mind, which is the first body, is the body that you're that you're observing, is the thoughts and feelings that you're observing, and the energies whenever you bring a thought and a feeling together to make a body. So the place, it's just space, you know, like space is it's all type space, you know, it's ain't person is a being, it's a space between me and you. It's and other beings. So everybody takes that trait that they got, their individual, that one numerology, that individual, to become aware. That's something that all beings know they can do. Become aware. And so when you become aware of different parts of your soul, of your, you know, you got many different attributes to you. If you're highly in all spiritual beings is highly creative, which is why they do what they do. Such as me, Archangel. So, so it's about you taking controller, you taking the control back, instead of letting others around you, or just beings that you're not even aware of, control your reality. So this the self-aware channel. This the this the take care of your responsibilities channel. This the new goddamn wild wild west way of doing things. AKA we all online. Coming from real life first, obviously. Because if you're just doing something that's just purely online, it's not gonna hold real real weight, like real essence, real weight to it. You know what I mean? It's just about how you do it. You said when the responsibility kick in, I smoke. Well, what do you do when you smoke? Do you take care of responsibilities, or do you just sit around and be a Beavis and butthead for no reason, just idle? Mm. Again, as long as you're using it, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It don't matter what you really doing. You know, like that's just part of your what you already doing. Uh, Ignore them by getting high. I mean, we just gonna make you more aware of things, if anything. So, I mean, it don't do everybody the same, but mostly, it makes you more makes your mind run. Makes makes ideas pop up, or and not necessarily just smoke, but it's just like you can do it, especially if you know yourself. That's just it's just the add on. It's not you can do it completely sober. I mean, it's just it just enhances what you were doing or what you're already doing. Same. So you gotta take notes in life. It's like life is just you never really get out the classroom and stop taking notes. Like, but you can't look at it with these physical eyes. It's like you, know, you lose that barrier when you smoke. What barrier? Again, I can do it completely sober. You know, we don't affect me how it affects some people. Some people just say they get lazy and they don't want to do nothing. I get motivated. I get my mind start running. Like I start getting good ideas and stuff. You know, um, but I mean I can still do it completely sober. It's just it enhances what I'm doing. Very to have access fully to all these weird ideas. Mm, I mean, you just gotta be in the space of the more you focus into that, into because what some may consider weird or things like that. It's just what they're not familiar with. You know, and we all got something to offer. We all got something. We all come from a space. We all come from you know a house in the sky. Shout out Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tell me what. Okay. In real life, like I can't be playing around like that. Like if I'm playing, it's a purpose in it. If I it's a it's a point to it. You know, I'm not just doing it because it feels good. Because you know what I'm saying? We try this. Quora. What's Quora? Oh, the Quran. You said I ain't there yet. You know, I mean, I flipped through a few pages of some stuff. You know, you hear the same thing here in all other books, angels and demons and shit. But yeah, the, back to the topic of this video, creating the mental, creating mental bodies. You know, so that's just when you sit around and pull out the esoteric whiteboard, you know, or chalkboard, whatever, however fuck. So and then when you start writing down your ideas, you start crafting things out. You know, you got a mean code point. You know, and so when you sit somewhere in a creative place where you're not being bothered, you're not being, you know, nothing's, you know, messing with nothing's interfering with your vibe, with your energy, with your being. You know, you get to fully be yourself without the thought of someone thinking of you a certain type of way or judging you a certain type of way. So you're only supposed to get stronger in the mind. You know what I mean? Like that's how you know you're making progress. That's how you know you're evolving. You're growing. You're not letting little things of the world affect you, whether it's people, places, or things. What used to upset you yesterday shouldn't upset you tomorrow. It may not be that fast, but you know, tomorrow, I'm just saying for like future reference. Yesterday for like past reference. So it's days. It's when certain alignments pop up in the sky, and it's like it 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 makes it affects, it influences us. Like it influences us as the beings, the cell. It affects us about 85%. You know, the other 15% is just kind of like what we do in it, saying, or kind of like our free will of, you know. But uh, spring, summer, fall, and winter are still gonna come around. You know, the afternoon gonna come around, the morning gonna come around, midnight gonna come around, and you're gonna find yourself right there. As long as you're still in this world, you're gonna find yourself there. I'm saying, being the center of attention for your individual mind and brain and hearts and organs and shit. But no, that's how you. And everybody does that, so that's how you know the world don't be rubbing around nobody. Saying everybody goddamn pretty much in an even playing field. So everybody get treated. Everybody gonna live, be born, live and die the same way. Everybody gonna take a shit the same way. It's just how you go about that individual, one of a kind energy everybody has possession of. Some people have and don't even know and just use it and destroy themselves. You know, that's what a lot of people, a lot of people do. Just destroy themselves with their power. And you know what sucks is that half the time they don't even people don't even know like that's what was going on. Some do, some be like, oh, yeah, I know it was bullshit. I know I was thrown there my whole life away and woody whoop. Some do. Some don't give a fuck. Some people really ain't got shit to live for. So you know, I mean, some scale, everybody does. Like everybody ain't got in here for a specific actual thing, but I mean, it kind of is though. Like you know, it can't just be here bullshitting and you know just donkey shit and all them shits. You know, it's like all them stimuli of shit you know it's not accepted by God and all possibilities and what they want to Mason want to call the universe and shit, which is just all of our minds together. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. Saying some people got galaxy minds. Some people got goddamn Milky Way goddamn minds and shit. Goddamn black hole minds and other type minds and shit that you ain't never even seen or heard of down here. Or, so it's got to be an individual that's freshly bringing that to the world in order for it to be spotted or seen. And I know that's what I be doing. Like that's what all spiritual beings be doing. They always be so busy with they mind and they things and that they treat it with more care and love and you know what I'm saying. There's something beautiful that always comes out of it. Like you come with a everything, bro, handsome, whatever. I'm saying just the best of all worlds. Like when you're so focused, like when you know how to not lose your focus, like no matter what, even you can be in amongst the whole crowd, you can be amongst everybody, be looking like you're doing everything the whole world doing, but the way you're doing something is something that's bringing worlds and things together. Whether you're just in the system, everybody's in not even the cycle, bro. The same what you want to call system. It's just got in a bunch of man-made shit, bunch of such as these words and language and things we're using to communicate with each other. You know, a man did that. You know, somebody that was just like you, so did that. So, now when it comes into creating once you're already here and everything, after you've had to, you know, travel, you know, in the mind to find parents, you know, something that looks like the things that when you die, you don't take this with you. You don't take any of it with you. You know, you just the not not the mind, but like you saying you're because you don't remember how you were living, but it's things that in your life right now and stuff. You know, that's like if you pay attention, it kind of it kind of reminds you of places you've been before or things you've experienced in bodies beyond this one. But yeah, when you're focused on you purely, keyword purely, you're not you're not just saying, you're doing something. I mean, you wouldn't even be saying it. Like, so if if you're not in a certain mental space for you to be aware of even what to do or say, what actions to take, you know. I mean, everybody be going through that, on the daily, but it's just about how you act and react to the atmosphere, the environment, the fusion and friction of the sun and moon, and saying, moving around, rotating, doing what I'm saying, just moving in constant movement. Saying, so that's just like thoughts and feelings. Ain't no telling where some started and some ended. It's like it's like fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional. Like it's like a cloud body. It's like a lighter body. It's of course you're not gonna be aware of things from other minds and bodies with these organs, with these chakras. This could have been completely different chakras that even interact completely different to the ones you currently got now. But just like the same type of spectrum, like that seven spectrum, that shit always there. Like I said, it might have just not been these current ones you're in right now. And of course that's I'm telling you because I've lived it. I've experienced some of these worlds, all of these worlds. I'm not gonna shorthand myself. So whenever you hear me speak and you get the courage and encouragement to be like, anybody could do this. You're right. You're right. See? Don't ever put bad vibrations into your body because your body is what mainly water. You know what I'm saying? Water at different frequency vibration because it's just saying. So you got to daily work with parts of yourself that you're not, you don't want to part. I don't even look at because I didn't switch my mind from the start. So I be trying to give you like like excuse or like things like this. I need to stop being too nice in some way in some world because it don't play out good for me. You be thinking it be playing good for you, but it don't, or at least obtain a balance. Of knowing when you're being too giddy and witty, and that's easy. What ain't easy is when the opposite, when you're for real, when you even get mad at shit, you even get like, so instead of you it's kind of like the opposite. I'm saying, so, but you can't even be too mad too long because then that starts to wear and tear on you. You start to look like, what I'm saying. So that's when it comes with, what I'm saying. But if you at the same time, if you don't have that, you gonna be looking like straight up. You give off Joker vibes, like, and it ain't. I'm saying that's. I'm saying, it's really like that ain't a good thing. The saying neither. I'm saying being bad. But any movie that you see a hero and villain, it's just your mind. It's your It's if you're gonna you know save your day, save the day, save your day. You save your day. You save whoever's day, whoever sees how you did what you did. it wants to do it in the same type of world, in the same world. I mean, do it in the same world and share space with each other. Like, so these ideas do exist. You know, like it's just about who's gonna put them to in action. Who's gonna be the first, or the first bunch that claim certain energy just by default. Like I'm saying, whenever it's written on your spirit and soul, whenever you you're part of something uh that's beyond its this material and physical, because you're creating the material and physical. Everybody, as teamwork makes dream work. Saying the more attention and energy something gets, the more reciprocated something gets, the faster it gets here, the faster it becomes physical. And so we're in a new world where we're always in a new world, especially because anytime I catch myself, I'm already doing something new, completely new. Than so I'm never playing stagnant energies or anything of that nature. I can never get writer's block, or saying what y'all be calling. Y'all may have even other words for that, like I almost thought, or like anything. Saying just you just hanging in a spot too long, in a space too long. It's like water. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep saying air. It's all elements like the saying. Truly, it's all just different versions of each other. So like, so, uh, you're talking to yourself. It may just be you that don't make sense. You don't make sense out of your. And I'm generally trying to help you. You saying, I'm saying. So I don't want to misguide nobody, because I wouldn't want to get misguided myself. So you've been listening to 5 minutes and making no sense. Okay, probably got to watch a lot more than 5 minutes, and if it's just not meant for you, you won't receive it with the eyes to hear, in the ears to see. So the first thing you gotta do is cure yourself. I'm gonna let you work on that one. I'm gonna let you think about that. So, mate, so are you the island boys? Uh, who are you? For real, who are you? Feds be deep, but I ain't worried about no feds, because I ain't doing nothing out of the fucking law of. I'm saying, if anything, some feds be into some say be crooked in the some bitch. Saying they be goddamn. You already know. I ain't gotta tell you, puss. Now look, you push me down like here a year or two back. Now it just goes about your life. It's a fact. It's us. What? That's if I never happened. What are you? Okay, see. Oh, 1986. Now, what the hell? What someone my mom says doing goddamn in my chat? Okay. So, And what do you up like a woman? Why are you commenting on my chat like a woman? You are even speaking in complete sentences. I'm not even speaking in complete sentences. Nah, I'm speaking in complete contexts and goddamn paragraphs and you know what I'm saying? Books and shit. I be goddamn everywhere. So, you are too. So, you just gotta look and peep inside yourself. You know what I'm saying? King Coon, I don't know what the hell is that, man. Coon. It's just babble. Nope. You're talking to yourself. You're the one that's babbling. And look, we're not gonna go back and forth. We're not gonna argue. I'm not 2026, bro. I killed that motherfucking lizard, that goddamn, you know what I'm saying? People who just watching from goddamn Lord knows who, just, man, hell no. I ain't even gotta explain anything. And I'm not even going, but I'm gonna tell you, because I don't want anybody that comes through this thing, whatever I'm saying. When I was doing this, I trace back to mine. Like, I don't be lost into others' minds. So regardless, you're not gonna change anything about me. Like, no matter what type of effect you think you're having on others, you're not affecting nothing but yourself. You're not slowing no one down but yourself. So I think y'all don't like to hear the truth. I think it hurts you. I think it burns you. I think it kills you. I think truth kills some of y'all. Y'all go nowhere though. Y'all come right back here to deal with the same energy you saying, whether it's physically or mentally. You say mentally, you're just gonna circle around. You know what I'm saying, mentally. So you're just gonna come back to that thought of, and you won't be able to get out of it until you deal with that. You know what I'm saying, the more resistance you create, the more resistance you create, the more you're gonna start to look like all shrivel and saying and stiff. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirits ain't supposed to be stiff. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's like that. It's like you're supposed to have a jiggle, a wiggle, male or female. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to have because you're saying, because you're males is saying frequencies, females is vibrations. Mentally, you got access to both of them. You got you got frequencies and vibrations. That's in your mind. So, but yeah, bro, I'm finna help y'all regardless, even if y'all don't like it, and if y'all don't want to help, just click off, man. Just go on about your day. But I'm helping myself, so I can't do nothing but help others around me, even if I ain't trying to, even if I ain't trying, and even if it pushes people off me, or you know, or stings some people to just hear certain things. It's like ridiculous. Like, I ain't choose this. This chose me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kushasi though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they hold it down in there, man. Shit, shit, you gotta get your mind right, bro. Y'all get your mind, man. Y'all, you rappers and everybody, man. Hey, and what's the name? Melanie say, stay out of trouble, gang. Stay out of trouble. Say, get in tune with your spirit. Good. She like, don't even tell them. If even if you do shit like this, it's just in my alignment, I guess, to be broad about it. Just sell it all. Some people can just be, you know what I'm saying, real low key. Won't know what makes certain kind of moves. Nobody won't even know what the hell you're doing. Let's say you're doing shit in the world. It's like beyond side, you know, other shit in side quests and shit. Say, you know how people be in this world, but shit, you doing some, you damn near programming your own you're in a game and you're programming the games like so like you make shit like mini games in a game, but shit ain't a game. And so it's just I'm just making examples of so if you do got certain type of game, make sure it's healthy. It's healthy, you know. It's healthy games. You know what I'm saying? It's toxic games. It's all type of stuff. I look, I look, I love. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like when it's like it's better, you know what I'm saying? When you don't got people just bothering you, you know what I'm saying? Good start. Comments and shit coming out of the goddamn Lord knows what type of angle, man. I have to solve is the best way out, the best way possible, way the best way to my abilities. So like goddamn. So then I have to go even like I like I get excited, so I be wanting to go get new abilities. Like shit, I didn't know I could understand people like that and like this and like and it's just mean to tell me it's other ways. Just gotta go and find them. Like you gotta go and you gotta just go. You gotta saying be alert. You just even when you now that come with having to do the works. You know, even when you not aware of certain parts of yourself, like you know you'll be all right because what you previously been doing. It's a shit ton of things that play out good in your favor. What saying, regardless how it looks down here in the third dimension, like you won't even. It's like right now, like what you just what can't get no more. At who? The midnight. Yeah, 12 a.m. Interesting name, bro. I used to be surfing the internet, goddamn, finding insane things to goddamn snack on, something like over here. So yeah, 12 a.m. Man, yeah, shout out to Hiller, man. Happy birthday, Hiller, man. So if it is today, though, if it is today, so shout out to him. So shout out, happy birthday, man. Son. Too many more. Too many more. Torch, flaming sword. Word, hey, word. Bitch, I'm the damn. I don't need to be told what the deal is. Bitch, in a rap game, bitch, in the street don't need a deal, ho. Bitch, fucking on a young, ho. Cause I'm a young, ho. Oh, yo. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. Cause I'm in love with myself, in myself, all alone, bitch, shit, on and I'm back at L, smoking on that L, yeah, bitch, I broke the loop, went outside, the things I want posted, but I still broke the box, yeah, did it again, I did it again, I walked through the rain, Part of what I do won't hold them back. Part of what I do won't hold them back. Yeah, bitch, I built the mind, block the block. Yeah, I stack this shit like chip. Yeah, she gonna turn her mouth like chick, monk. Yeah, she ain't holy, not no monk. Yeah, what up, yeah, just start walking talk, talk, never play that shit, but bitch, I was just chilling in the sky, bitch, I was alright, bitch, I was respect that in the flow of life, give a fuck if you like it or not, get my out of it's days where it's like I get like I can't even explain it, but be like that, like be like, and then you get man on a mission for real. Yeah, bitch, fuck that not look bad. Cause something looking like a dollar bill. Yeah, bitch, now I'm yeah. Now I will, yeah. This realm of existence, you can't stop and make drip drop off the top, yeah. Drop to the top, sky high, bitch, I'm my eye, mm, 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 mm. It's crazy because I never seen like, so I guess fire zones don't really like do kind of like that, but some here, so I guess like how I would just be free stung out of nowhere. Although I never see some of y'all do it, so I don't know, man. And I kind of look at it too like, should I be exposing it or like should I be saving it? Like sometimes I feel like it be pinned it up. It's like I explodes with times. It's like I can't take it no more. It's just like I wanna. I ain't got no. I'm just raw. Like I ain't got no B. I ain't got. I'm just. So I ain't got shit, bro. I'm off a goddamn. What's it called? I mean, not goddamn. AT&T fine about this shit cheap, like 30. Goddamn Dollar General. What's it? What was? How much was this shit? Yeah, like 30 something. Like phone bill, like it's like prepaid shit. Like, and, yeah, goddamn AT&T motivate song. It's like uh, I got bread. I can get a bread to say, but I got shit to pay. I got like goddamn eight bands worth of debt. I've been a whole game. Yeah, I mean, I got like got some of that. So I got some of that. So it's just, nah, I'm letting some. I, I'm opening up like how pardon me, stuttering and shit, man. I don't stutter, bitch. I don't babble, bitch. I don't mumble. Even if I didn't pay, not today, not today, not right now. Fresh off the slate. I'm saying, fresh off the boat. That's just people that come overseas, I guess. It's like, saying, so I learn shit every day for real. Hey, shout out. Y'all don't know how much I really appreciate like even people that may put themselves in shoes of like trying to be an enemy or like a opposite or something like like because you're just really being used as because I'm using y'all as like some that's teaching some that's teachable. So y'all be teachers even when. So I made the whole world like be say I'm because I'm aware this is what everybody do without even knowing this is what they do. They gonna be sent somewhere just being an example. Like oh okay that's teaching me. It's like saying the more I can make you aware of where you're failing and where you're which ain't considered failing because you're not even looking that way that direction of like oh I'm saying you're careless it's like so I'm making the world develop a little bit of care for things that make them uncomfortable and unfamiliar, because I'm saying that's what y'all be running away from yourselves. Really, it's like and you're forced to go through certain shifts and cycles, whether you like it or not. In a sense, like being a kid and being a toddler, or like, and then uh, a more bigger child. It's like I'm saying, you be going through stages through of even being aware of certain things in the world. And it's like, you know, you know, you know how kids and shit like be having like, you know what I'm saying, they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't be so goddamn. And everybody was just one. Saying everybody had their chance. And saying to know what it's like to be saying no shit. And saying being get a fresh start and shit. So that's just by law. You always gonna get another 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 chance, another get around, another go around. So it don't matter. Say like that's just about. I don't even. You can't even really not do that. It's like even if you remain unaware for like as long as once you just procrastinating, why not to do something? Why not to jump in a shift or in a world, or saying to take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. Saying just saying. And what I meant earlier with the Hitler birthday thing, if y'all got the mind, bro, it's just, I ain't trying to say too much. I ain't trying to say too much about the winner, about the. I'm gonna do something out my motherfucking outside of my. I, I ain't gonna go too far in the aspect of doing things I ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But everybody do with staying in a path of righteous. You know what I'm saying? Or saying, but they're all in the saying that comes. You come build with everything, so you got saying even when things come to your mind, things of that nature. You gotta fight it. It's like fighting yourself. So it's like it depends on what percentage uh level you dealing with. So sometimes y'all don't give a y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give even a percent of anything. You know what I'm saying? I just be with the wind. Y'all just be taken by the current. Y'all ain't atmospherical minds yet, where y'all are creating current events, current energies, current vibes in the world that make things just move a certain type of way wherever you locate. You creating the how the water moves there and everything. And that could be what attracts people towards your location, or where your sector at, where your energy sector is located at. So it's like your mind be creating like wind shine. I mean like windstorms. I mean like yeah, like same, but like it's not destructive. It's like some is same. So, but do you have structures that are strong or weak, or what kind? I'm saying what kind of world you live in. I'm saying what kind of world you live in. Saying type of shit you deal with. People that be hiding themselves from themselves. I mean, you can't even feel bad for them because they don't even they don't feel no type of way. They're kind of soulless. I mean, that's the closest things to a soulless person. yet they still have a soul. So it's a weird thing to experience. You know, when you truly become aware that somebody is just something that's not hatched out of the the egg, the cocoon yet, because it's like you can't even interact for real. It's like no matter how much you actually even physically interact with things, it's like mentally don't even not even close. Like so, the amount of work that you have to do to working hand in hand with some, it's like you're better off just doing it for everybody, for yourself mainly first, and that'll play out as something that people can either add on to their spaceship or just leave there because they're not even their mind don't even move in the way that it can perceive that off of you, so they just walk past it, or even if they see it in the sense that just can't perceive it, can't perceive the mental bodies that you're creating just by you being in your mind and thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me the other day too. So I'm saying at work and shit, they was like, hey, you know, when the New Year, what's it called? It's like that Asian house. It's like so here it's not even. And I think I caught it last year too. I caught it last, I think, because it was on a theme of certain games. You know, it's like what's it called? Duty. It was like a Chinese New Year theme. So it's like it comes a little shortly after ours. You know, it's around April or May. I think it's May. Yeah, May. So it's like that's just it's like it being it's like time zones. It's just time zones. And so, locations. So, where your geographical location is located. So how the sun is interacting with it, which is what's creating all the people there, all the things that people are using like their 15 to 20% of their free will and things. 'Cause the other percentage is just the planets and the sun and moon, the atmosphere interacting with seeing what's going on, what's actually going on, son. And it's just the beings, the thing down to beings inside your body, all external, all the beings. So just think and feel after it, after saying it makes those transitions. So whenever it's like everybody want to win. I'm saying so. It just came to my mind. I'm saying in Spanish it was like, weird. And I got future shit coming too. I'm saying for the world. I'm saying so. Like so that's kind of like the race. Like when everybody race to the egg. It's like saying so. That's and even to zoom into these things is like how they even created like microscopes and whatever, saying to even know that that's how this is going on. It's like saying, I let you know the time that you're in. Saying it's just more things develop, it's more technologies and gadgets created and developed and invented. Saying to get deeper into y'all spirituality. Saying so, but it's like that phase is like a whole mental body. So like I guess everybody's doing that again. But it's as a group, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those thoughts and feelings that are the most towards the outskirts of the thing. That's where the more substance is at. So, where that's the one that reached the A for that, saying that, saying the hatches out of the A first, saying so the group of spirits with the highest aware that creates the amongst them and them all other beings, whoever creates the highest amount of creativity and in worlds, you know what I'm saying? So there's always gonna be a world. Like, there's always gonna be just as much as there's stars and people, and there's worlds. Same. But they're all gonna play out in one arena. So everybody's mind creates that single mind, that single puddle of water. Like everybody's a particle of water. Same one state. Same. It creates the ocean, the bigger. Saying that's it's like it's bigger oceans. It's just like it's just bigger ways of interacting with existence and saying life. So it's like whenever you just know something, you don't gotta be told, like, because you see it yourself. You're interacting with existence itself. You know, so you're taking the steps. You're taking the signs along the way. Because along the way, there's gonna be things that point you towards the right answers. Since because you're always gonna be seeking something. Saying now, a lot of y'all be lost and think the first thing to seek is the the things that shine, shit, like, and saying that's the very last. You know, that's before you're saying that's like in the world, like people that like aren't like flashy things and shit like that. So like, but don't come in the world with it and saying, but get the ability to get these things, but they're not, their spirit ain't there, their mind ain't there, so they don't be happy or satisfied. And so, saying it's just many ways that is examples in the world. So it's like how things play out. So like your spirit and your mind is as far as this is, it's not they're because they're all important. Saying all these things are one. Saying so if you're gonna say that one is more important than the other one, you're just taking a bias and losing yourself in a comfort zone, or how you like to see something, and you're not being open services. Look, I seen a truck roll by, and it's a big ass white truck with black letters with the sign sigils of the spelling of services. Now, like what I was just talking about, straight up, like just saying, and I was talking about that too, the couple of videos ago. Saying the more you start practicing certain things, the more you'll stop misjudging your capabilities and incapabilities. So you're gonna become aware of it, saying, and every time you get better at something or worse, you'll be able to see your progress. You'll be able to see, saying, kind of where you're at, saying, but it takes observation from external people, place, or in things. But you gotta be the wise one to know, even if it takes for you to, because for you to be anybody, be have any sort of wisdom, at some point they was a fool. So it's not about staying in the energy of a fool. If you know you went through some that fooled you, even if it was yourself, you know how to adjust and make rearrangements and saying, but you're not killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like even literally, like some can end up happening. I don't want to speak that type of energy into the world, but you know what I'm saying? It's happens every day. And saying even mainly in the mountains, and that's where mainly it happens. Since but it all we gotta be aware of all these worlds. Even where it don't exist, like where it's not even a thought. You know what I'm saying? You're not even like this body is not even technically the most important one at the moment. It's saying it's just one of your many bodies. And so it's like so when it comes down to things like that, saying always trying to take cherry picking, take a specific one for your selfish desires or whatever I'm saying, but saying those everybody's desires are gonna get met regardless. So just how much you lose yourself into them, or saying, it's about always finding your peace, finding your way. You ain't gotta find nothing because you already a whole being. You know what I'm saying? You already here. You saying anything you do, you gotta treat it with you gotta treat it with care, with patience, with that's this new shift I get and saying and so just new. new times, new days, new months, new years come with different energies, come with different actions, come with different actions, reactions, ways of communicating, ways of expressing passion, Mars, ways of expressing love, Venus. So you're always gonna be doing these fashions, just in different ways. So it's the same because it's the same uh, seven light spectrum. So if you start mixing too many things, like too many thoughts, too many crown chakras, saying too many frequencies, too many thoughts, say third eye, saying your saying it's just cold like heat. It's like from your waist down and stuff. I mean from your belly down, like so it's like it's just a rainbow spectrum. I'm saying saying middles, like lukewarm. I'm saying like solar plexus. I just pop it. Yeah, yeah. Everything's mental body. It's anything you start adding on energy to it, anything you start adding more and more thoughts and feelings to it, starts to implode, starts to it's like you impregnate you so males and females do this. So it's not like you're actually saying impregnating. So but say it can lead to that if you get a wise enough group of beings and people to carry out certain duties and damn near obligations at times. This is like certain kind. It's gonna get there. But you know what I'm saying I'm just now. Honestly, I'm in now. I'm not. I don't got. I'm not. I can't tell you no date to things where I can't. You know what I'm saying, but I can't tell you that. Also, it ain't something that ain't happening. So whatever you do, and then what's next? Third shot. You say your things you become your brand. You're saying your I mean your pineal. Say a little pine cone. Say expansion growth. Say uh, and leads to the throat chakra to yeah. And you got your heart chakra. So you creates those organs, heart and shit. So you got so that's what creates the main branch and the astrology creates the flesh, the eyes, and the saying the skin, the shell, something like that. So, you got you got your solar plexus. So saying moon ruled by Cancer, saying sun ruled by Leo. Saying then you got uh, sacral, the orange one. Then you got Then you got the root chakra. You got the creates the dick and pussy and yep. And so that's how everybody created created themselves. So everybody got a space. Everybody got a aware, but got a your space is determined by how many cycles you done, how many expansions and contractions you done. So if you're in a human one, if you're in a saying this what I'm talking, I'm saying human, I'm saying, but y'all know how I be talking. I'm not gonna get into it, because I know it's beginners and cherishable minds, and so I don't want to come off too like I'm on educating, saying, and I educate myself of like actual saying knowledge and like experiences in life and shit. It's existence, things beyond this body. Just saying it's a process, it's a progress, it ain't a overnight thing. It ain't. Then that way, really, I'm saving. First, I save myself. That's how I'm even telling you that I'm saving you by saving you the time in the mental go around, merry go around. So you're not stuck in one area, thinking that's the only go to. Saying, and teaching you to create your routes and mental mapping around and you know cheat codes and damn blood codes and say goddamn see that's me adding my creativity. I'm not actually talking about these things, but it may start to look like these things once you're saying if you start to interact with beings that resonate with you or saying that are like-minded and saying so especially when it's what I talked about are like the more outskirt energies, like more opponents. Like it don't take that many. It can be a small group. That small group going to another world. It's like continuously over and over again. And that's a good thing when it's directed with a cold ass angle that if it do create that snowball effect, it ain't no stopping what's it ain't no stopping it. Like whoever planted that initial seed, you know what I'm saying, which had been I'm saying had been somewhere close to I'm saying that the closest thing to that is you. Say it's you. So like so are you gonna take your power back, or are you just gonna sit around and but that's all right, it's like actually even if you are sitting around at some point shit I was sitting around. I was like shit I can't be talking shit the way I want to sometimes because then the mirror it's getting the more and more I became in tune with parts of myself that I have no choice but to explode. Is it mining and shit and on some shit like I be goddamn throwing TNT and Ks and shit. I be getting some goddamn minerals and damn things y'all ain't never seen or heard about before. So I got some. Hey, and then you do too though. So why the fuck would you act any less of that? You got all of that. You got all you know your milk. Just say you got all the cake, got the whole milkshake and shit. It's like, oh, my milkshake bring all the boys in on face. Who brought the dogs? And so endless reprodu- reproductions of that. It's just what's more beautiful than that? Like saying what's so hard? You making it, you making it that damn hard. I damn no wonder, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even levitate no metals and shit yet. So y'all be so heavy into these things. Damn near y'all be making it weight like how it be weighting. Y'all be making saying, and it could be man, man. It's just, but, man, it's a little boys and girls club, man. It's real. You can't do that when you locked away. You locked in the box. You say you can't. So what that let you know? Keep your head out of the goddamn flunked. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it be hard because the the layout of certain pipelines and certain pipe piping systems and shit. Say pipe is just let's say it's just like y'all just brought that way into the world. Like whoever was fucking like that they thoughts in their mind brings certain kids in here. It's like so we need when I say we, I'm talking about it's like so fuck if you're not with what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like because you know you can't do shit on just on your own. But so that's how deep I get. I gotta because it's the surface level shit first. Like tip of the iceberg, man. So before you want, it's always gonna be that. Like you're always gonna come to a new discovering the whole thing. And I was like you're always gonna your mind always gonna come across a new like a new frame, like a new call it. It's like a new experience. And so like where you're dealing with you're dealing with your current so it's not like you're backed up. You're in your current timeline. You're not living in no past or no future. So a lot of people online, if you start peeping game, bro, since like I might have seen this a little bit. I'm gonna go back and check like for real how I gotta check some things too. I ain't done it in a minute. So when you just hop around from space to space, saying from city to city, state to state, you know what I'm saying even you can be like you don't know this what you do, but it's it's what you subconsciously be doing. Yeah, all these names and shit, like just everybody's name in the world. That's especially in the world online. It's like made a different bubble for people to start creating so different nationality. I mean, different. Yeah, it's like technically that's what it is in your internal being. It's like start creating nations and things and thoughts and feelings and how much you pour into your cup and your thing. So how much liquid and you put into certain frames of your life. And so that plays out as you'll have energy to pull from at times that you may not have it because you train your mind, you train your body to, and your spirit soul already was doing. Like this is what I'm trying to say. Like if you're a being that really be just living life, like act like spontaneously, just woke up and you're in this like world and like just happens to that you don't gotta be told you yourself. It's an inner knowing. It's like and then trying to explain it. It's not somebody trying to explain it. It's somebody just living in, but that life is like everything you can gain knowledge and wisdom off of. It's the highest amount of wisdom and knowledge for that shift, for that era, that time period, until a new group of spirit, aka people, just us coming back and doing it again, just more uh aware, more new. That would create like a new type of body, like a new. Everybody got to be focused on that, like that type of skin, that type of matter. Because essentially, it's what people make matter, what people pay pay attention and energy to. So if it's something that's just natural with with the world and the elements and how things move, anyways, regardless, it's just and you create a purpose out of that. It's like it just looks like the example of what people that's on the lower octave energies, if they're strong, their spirit is strong enough to peep it and see it, they'll just be able to pull from those thoughts and energies that are being put out, emitted, and sent to the world. So even if they're not aware of you yet, saying anything, just you having that mentality in the way of expressing and explaining and going about existence itself. Because you just a piece of the puzzle. Saying so, it ain't no selfish gaining is when you know everybody's a piece of it. Saying so, you know how to treat everybody equal. Saying so, like, and vice versa. And saying in areas where it's positive or negative energy having to be expressed, or I'm saying, and you having to be the spirit that has to engage. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. I'm saying that's because you got more more awareness, more experience, more But it's a never ending thing. So that's what's now there. But there is ends. There's things that ends. This is like you just gotta know how to look at the thin line of things. Like so why you can do something, and even if it's not looking like how you think something's supposed to, because it ain't no examples. You have to be you have to be that new representation of you. No matter how you think, you can't even be thinking that. Like I can't. That's why it's y'all be seeing me constantly. But I done learned to not rush certain things. And I learned that fast, too. So it's like so I learned how to adapt to to the environment so even if I don't know like what people y'all be like this for whoever is in tune with that the frequency I be around shit just the Uriel chakra. So, so anything I bring out of that space most of the time don't even in the world you won't ever see it like the way it's playing out how everybody can this just you being highly and high low or it ain't no high low it's just like but it is a certain image you got it's like you're making a picture image or frame it's just the same because the mind stay stuck in time or frozen in time it don't you don't get to go back and change or edit things it's like it ain't no rewind it ain't no like your mind is the closest thing you get to that. It's like so stop trying to have crazy la thoughts that aren't portraying to this specific body. Say those that y'all may just begin those ideas from bodies y'all ain't like I said insane. Y'all ain't aware of ain't got nothing to do with this, but they're all connected in some way. So if you're able to perceive certain thoughts that you know are closer to your spirit, to your, because they're closer to nothing. And the closer you are to truth. And right now, it just looks like you are the closest thing to truth. So I'm just talking to content creators. I'm not saying you can't be that if you're not creating content containing your soul, your times, time, seconds, minutes, times, minutes, just, and all that. It all bends in and becomes your new mind, your new body. So if you are down here looking like a y'all, I don't know how y'all be you, but you always gotta find something to like. It don't matter how you look, y'all, how you look. Like it's you can always start a process of reversing something. You got to sometimes you got to come across that point where it's like you got to turn the other way. You can't keep saying because you just the amount of time that you put in you takes for you to do something, the amount of time it may take for you to get out of something. So what old school day? Flip the script. Flip the script. Yup, flip the script. Like you know what I'm saying? Don't be the one just being silly and saying thinking life is just a playground or something. Be know that it's your home, it's your world, it's your thing. It's very much your own. It's not, but because others don't want to take care of something, they're just not gonna get the the energy that everybody likes so much of. Feeling like you have some substance or something, but it's not a physical substance. It's like a spiritual thing. It's just insane. So, and I know a lot of people don't like, or with when that comes to that word, it's like they get, it's like they don't they don't like to even they don't like to be known as that, or like you get people just get weirded out or something. It's like, but what else are you calling your space of where thoughts and feelings come from? You being ready to call it nothing. I mean, it is. You ain't wrong though. Just not looking at it with multiple angles and points of view. You see one thing and that's your only thought about whatever you just came aware of. Like, how do y'all stop at your first thing, the first thing that comes to your mind? So it's like being your mental body, mental pilots. So it's a process of. Now I'm gonna use analogies and things like that. So yeah, I don't get lost and confused. I think I'm talking about physical things. Sometimes I do, you know what I'm saying? So I just be having to explain. But if you get familiar enough, even with that's why you gotta do the work yourself. Because if you're just trying to get it from always just listening, but never doing what your inner voice and my like what it's telling you to. Sometimes y'all be fighting it or resisting it, like. And how I remember doing, how I remember, saying, I was just I knew how to quiet my mind real good. Saying I'm traveling right now to these waters. This saying that it's still in time. It's just frozen in time. Saying I'm just, cause I thought I went through that before. I thought I went. I thought I was. I thought I took notes on that already. Saying, or I thought I had extracted the full amount of information I could have extracted out of it. But apparently not, cause it's more that I just got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like filling in the blanks. Of, oh look, I missed that. I missed thinking about that thought with this thought with this same bunch of thoughts. I'm saying a bunch of thoughts come with that too. It's saying if you're focused enough, you say don't even if you're saying you drive in hell, man. But you better believe you start doing it enough, man. Start man, telling you, cause you know how you did certain, and think about the things that were in your mind previous cycles that you, when certain things were work, say you was getting, say probably dicks, I mean hoes on your dick songs. It's like, and that I'm just saying we was getting good ideas, say real good ideas to do, for saying things that uh make you successful in the esoteric way. Because I'm not gonna talk about what y'all be talking about as success. I don't. That's just the devil. That's just you. Say that's just you smiling, saying upside down phrase. That's just. I won't do myself or others that. And before I even get to others, I won't do my things. If it work, I got to see if it works first. Say before I even test it out with me and saying, and then before I even know that's something I can talk about or teach or saying, if it's something I ain't never seen in life, I ain't never seen in existence, and saying throughout the eons and experiences that I've had, so that if it's not something, I won't ever talk about it. Nobody does it. You could get into a space of just making shit up. Sometimes it's like, and I'd experienced a lot. I think a good bit of that in my previous experiences. So, but if I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have known that that's what that was. I would. So it's all part of. It's like without the things that you think you don't have to do, but sometimes if you don't like make mistakes or shit like that, it's like you won't even learn. Like, don't be afraid of be afraid of yourself, your energy. It's like, in other words, without words, you just telling yourself. I'm saying even energetically, you're just telling yourself, "Oh, I can't do this," or "Oh, this too hard," or "Oh, this." And I mean, you may have to chill in some of those spaces at times for saying, but keep keep an eye on certain things. And saying if you know you ain't been taking care of something, because saying regardless of your situation, saying if you're son, you can do you not do. You got all the damn things. Words. It's some saying that just everybody, everybody just. And they be saying that when they be playing cards. So I peeped this a little bit. I'm saying, but I ain't never even till now. Like, look, I can do it right now. I don't really know what that means. So why the hell am I about to use that shit right now? I don't really exactly know what I do got the. Well, I ain't got my other phone, but I couldn't. So I don't want to even mess with this because I could. Everybody ever work using raw, just me. Use me because I'm the tool. So what I think everybody. If I even go look it up on Google soon, like Gemini, whatever. ChatGPT, whatever. Everybody. Things like so simple, bro. You ain't even gotta. Just saying everybody. It's everybody. So I'm just not stepping into this room, this block. You know what I'm saying? So I might do it a little more. So every now and then, it's hella shit. I don't really fully know the, the body of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a body is consisted of different subjects and shit. Like a tree is made up of leaves and wood and branches. The dirt and the air might be included. Can't be scared to dive into certain experiences, even if you think you're gonna do bad or whatever. So just if my testimony can uplift that part of the world or that sector of saying where people didn't have those thoughts or feelings or bodies, now it's possible because I put my own pride to the side and just aka my own accumulation of the rainbow spectrum, the seven chakras, and the Aries, the Pisces, the being. So I got out of all that and still that I'm not that and just create new saying every world got a way of seeing this. It's like bugs. So you think bugs and animals and shit ain't having a word just like kind of like this one. You just can't sense like. So that's whenever you see a human or something says like another being's like dumb or hard just because like because how they're seeing it or something. They don't even understand how certain beings are living life. Like you could be having a hell of an uh, otherworldly experience. I said, hell, like that's just hella heavy, kind of low key just from here. Like it's just like this other words like goddamn neutron, goddamn putron, like Burberry, goddamn shit that man. Look, there go man, just thought like fly, nothing better fly, just like whatever fuck word you can slap any word on, just change whatever original whatever flunkness was on it. Just the word, the vibration is it's everything. It's especially when you start crafting shit out and start saying body just naturally get back into rhythm and saying what it's always been doing. How it's saying shit, I love all your friends, but on earth to safe spiritual justice. It's like about bitch, you know, for sure. We're trying to carry out God's responsibilities. Parliament.